Namaste and welcome to the second module of the Gita Intelligence series, Foundation Gita Intelligence. This module is going to talk about the Vedantic concept of the real and the unreal. So let us straight away start this by looking at some examples. While driving on the highway on a very hot day, we see water ahead. But when we reach closer, it seems to be moving away. There is no water at the place we saw it earlier. It was a mirage. Water does not exist, but we see water for some time and it exists in our awareness. On closing in, we realize that there is no water. It has ceased its existence in our awareness. The water that we saw was unreal because it does not exist at that place. It was only an apparent phenomenon. It was a mirage. A mirage is an optical phenomenon that creates the illusion of water that results from the refraction of light through a non-uniform medium. Refraction is a natural phenomenon. It is part of nature. A second example would be to consider the case of a dream. I see an elephant. It is charging towards me in my dream. I am startled and I start running. The elephant is trumpeting and picking up speed. I trip on something and fall down. Suddenly, I am awake because I fell from my bed. There is no elephant. While I was dreaming, the elephant was real. But when I woke up, it disappeared. As long as I was dreaming, it really existed, and my reactions were real. But when I fell down and woke up, everything ceased to exist, even though I was still sweating. A dream is the projection of the mind experienced when we sleep. Now, let us look at a third example. It's a physical example. It's more of a physical example. Consider a pot of clay. If you break the pot ceases to exist. But clay remains. When the pot had the shape, the pot existed. When the shape was lost, we lost the pot too. The pot was real for some time. Then it subsumed itself into clay. Impermanence of physical entities was illustrated through the clay and the pot example. Impermanence of illusion through natural phenomena was explained by the mirage example. Impermanence of subconscious phenomena was illustrated through the dream example. Pot was real as long as it was in shape. Water was real as long as we were seeing the mirage. The elephant was real in the dream. The pot, the water, and the elephant exists only for a limited period of time. Before and beyond the interval, they did not exist. They were non-existent. To understand the Vedanta concept of the real and the unreal, in terms of these examples, they were just illustrations. But let us look at that in a more technical view. The three frames of time are the past, the present, and the future. Previous hours, the present hour, and the future hours, the coming hours. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Previous months, this month, the coming months. Previous years, this year, the coming years. These are all examples of the three time frames. 100 years back, none of us were alive. We did not exist. 100 years hence, none of us will be alive. We will not be existing. Today, we are all alive. We exist now. That which exists in all three time frames only is termed real. All the rest are unreal. So now the concept of Bremen. Bremen is the only thing that is real. From the infinite, termed Bremen in Sanskrit terminology, emerged the fundamental forces of nature presiding over the universe, termed as Ishvara, the Lord. Within the universe emerged the living being powered by life energy, called as Jiva or being. Every living being is impermanent. They come to life and die in a few years. Similarly, the universe also exists only for a period of time, perhaps a few billion years. Therefore, the jivas and the universe are fleeting, impermanent, and therefore unreal. The infinite by itself, by its very nature, has no end or beginning, and it is the only thing that is real. That is why Adi Shankaracharya remarked, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Only Brahman is real. The world is unreal. This ends the basic definition of real and the unreal and the illustration. I hope you have understood the concept of the real and the unreal in the Vedanta parlance, and we hope to see this, as we progress through the various yogas of karma, bhakti, and jnana in terms of how you shape your attitudes, motivations, and how you refine your mind to be devoted to what you are doing, as well as in the gathering of knowledge acquisition. So, till the next module, thank you and namaste.